Rare images that'll make you say, damn, that's rare. 3D billboards work by giving flat screens a serious lift. Using tricks like forced perspective and binocular disparity, they create images that pop out in all the right places. It's all about creating curves where there shouldn't be any. The illusion of depth is so convincing that you'd swear the screen is busting out of its frame. God, I love Japan. Going from boobs to poops, this clip shows how waste is removed from planes. Once the plane lands, ground crews use what's called a honey truck or a similar specialized vehicle to pump the waste from the tank. The waste is then transferred to the airport's underground sewage system for proper disposal. There are a whole series—
Tom, get on with the video. We don't want to keep looking at poop, dude. And why does the tube have to be transparent?
All right, take a look at this beautiful animal called a neon slug. This tiny killer has a unique defense mechanism. It absorbs and stores toxins from its prey, like sea squirts, to make itself poisonous to predators. In China, there's a sculpture in the Comfort Women Memorial Hall that never stops crying. The sculpture is actually an expertly designed fountain, with water coming out in small strips from the eyes. OMG, these hamsters are so cute.
Did you just say OMG?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Are you gay?
Bees fall asleep like this when they get tired of flying and carrying pollen. Imagine getting tired after carrying something as light as pollen, LOL.
Oh, you mean how you look after just 3 seconds in the bedroom on date night?
Babe, you promised.
Okay, Barry Allen.
This newly opened Haojiang Canyon Bridge is about 2,051 feet high, and they charge you approximately $420 to jump from it. But I'm pretty sure you can jump from any other bridge for free. This is a joke, YouTube. Please don't take my channel. This is Andras Toma, a Hungarian guy who was locked up in a Russian psychiatric hospital for 55 years because the Russians thought his language was gibberish. He was released in 2000 when a Slovakian doctor recognized his language and realized he wasn't crazy. If you pour water on an oil fire, it causes an explosive expansion of steam that spreads the burning oil. Basically, you could potentially set off a fireball and destroy everything in your path. So don't do it.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Be warned, this time-lapse footage shows a nail regrowing after it was injured, and it gets a little gross. Did you know that if your fingernails are completely injured, it takes about 4 to 6 months to regrow? Your age, nutrition, health, and trauma all influence the growth of the nail. I suppose we're lucky that it's 19,570 light years away from the Earth, because this red supergiant star, Stephenson 2-18, is 2,150 times bigger than our sun, which is about the size of one single cheek on your mama. This 120-million-year-old amethyst geode weighs up to 10,000 kilograms. That's as heavy as a large killer whale or 2 large shipping containers. These are the enchanting waters of the Alaskan glaciers called meltwater pools. These pools are bodies of water formed when snow and ice melt on the surface of glaciers or sea ice, or are found under the ice.
Imagine falling into that crevice.
Imagine falling into your crevice.
Well, if you're lucky, you just might tonight.
Wait, are you being serious? Sorry guys, I'm going to have to wrap up the video after this one. Rescuers in Brazil pulled an injured jaguar from the Rio Negro after finding it struggling to stay afloat with gunshot wounds. The big cat is now recovering nicely.